It's totally fine. Okay. Is it recording?
Yeah, I'm recording now. I can always edit around this if we need to.
Okay.
Doesn't need to be structured or anything though. I see a Hisui and Sneasel.
No.
Actually, I don't remember what the signatures are on both sides. Well, I know that Guzzlord is
Okay.
the signature here.
So this is a Soul Division match between Layton and NightWingJay. Both pretty prominent members in the server. Magneton is the signature and Guzzard is the signature, if I remember
Yeah, I
correctly.
figured it was Magneton. It has to be either
Uh,
Magneton or the Sneasel, but Magneton makes more sense. Um, I can double check that though.
yeah, I looked at I looked at the matchup a little bit before the recording started. I'm really surprised the Syrian Sneasel came on, in all honesty, like because Nightingale definitely has some monsters that deal with it
Mm-hmm.
decently, but he didn't really bring them.
Yeah, like
Like he
basically
has a
the first five
Tentacruel.
Mons on this team. I mean, like Guzzlord is gonna Terra obviously, so that's like kind of iffy. But
Yeah,
Sneasel looks pretty good, although it doesn't like get kills straight up on any of them. Like Melmetal
no,
takes hits pretty well. Piloswine, Shaman aren't gonna die to it. Rabombi is Rabombi, so it's gonna die to anything. But
yeah,
uh, yeah.
but it also outspeeds it. So
Hmm.
like it might just if it carries Psychic Noise or Psychic, then it will just OHKO that mon.
Yeah, I guess it
Which
depends on if there's like another mon
knowing
on the roster that it would bring Psychic for, but it could just bring it because like Rabombi doesn't really need all four of its moves a lot of the time anyway, so
yeah,
it could have it, who knows. But it'll be
Psychic
funny if we see
Noise
the
looked decent because it stopped healing on like a ton of Layton's mons, which is
Mhm.
Layton is like fairly like stally on his draft plan,
Yeah, that's true. You got the
in the
Pert and
draft in
the
general.
potential like Wish Prot Screamtail. It would be funny if we see a Webs trade turn one, but it's also possible that Araquanid just blows up the Rabombi instead of setting webs, so or Rabombi could pull out
Yeah,
Imprison, so Araquanid can't set webs.
that would be very cool.
Hmm.
If the Nightingale is the bug type master, so he might just do it.
Hmm.
He is that bug guy, so
Yeah, I mean he likes bringing a Aqua
I
Ring
will.
power swap. Wait, no, power split. Araquanid. I think that's what it was.
Uh,
Um,
yeah.
so yeah, I'm assuming it's not going to be that set here.
Yeah. I think what Nightingale brought is kind of awkward because I don't really see a mon that just screams, "Yeah, I'm broken in this matchup."
I mean, Gouge looks pretty
Because
good here, but you need Chip on Pert and Araquanid at least. Screamtail
Araconite and
can be kind of
Screamtail.
annoying for it. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't kill you, but it can T-Wave or Encore, so it's,
And
yeah.
roar. It can also just roar it out,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah, it also gets roared.
Guardian doesn't like being roared.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I don't see anything like crazy on Nightingale's team, but at the same time, I also don't see anything crazy besides the
Mhm.
Sneasel on Layton's team. In all honesty,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, of course,
the
Hisuian
Hark is
Arcanine is always
kind
a
of
nightmare to switch into. Like, there isn't like a single mod in the game that like actually wants to be switching in on it, but you have to
I
prove it
mean,
correctly. So,
Piloswine kind of does, right? If it probably,
well,
if it's like max
if
defense.
it's banded Arcanine, then you can't. If it's non-banded, then I think it doesn't do a KO you, so you should be safe. But, um, yeah, of course, like banded Arcanine is like
Yeah,
always the one that's like super scary in prep, but it's also like it's not always going to be banded. So,
it's yeah. Bandit just dies way too quickly.
yeah.
Speaking from experience.
Hmm.
It probably gets like one kill and then it just gets revenged. And if like it's rough to like position it because it's Bandit is slow. That's why
Yeah.
like webs with it is kind of cool. But if both players run webs, it's
Hmm.
kind of like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and there's not any
Um,
hazard removal on either side, so if webs go up on both sides, then like
yeah.
they're
Defog,
there to
defog
stay.
Shaman can defog.
Wait, oh
Shaman can
right, yeah. Oh,
defog.
I was thinking of Paldea Dex Shaman because that's like the only format that I've used Shaman in the past like 2 years, I think.
I've
Um,
I've used it in I think one of like season 7 or 8 of PWC defensively. It's like decent. It's not the greatest, but it does its job defensively decently enough. But that's it. It's an okay default. I don't know. I don't know if you even bring default because spamming grass move kind of looks good here.
mhm.
And honestly, like it's not bad. Okay,
Okay, this is an interesting lead. I'm not sure I would have led Pylos 1 into potential Araquanid lead. I guess like you're trying to catch the Arcanine expecting Rabombi.
he just wants
But I
rocks.
think
He
you
just wants
cooked a little
rocks.
too much. Um,
He just wants rocks. He just
yeah,
wants stealth rock up to like pressure everything. I think that's the thought process. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's fair. I mean,
So we see
we
the
see.
hazard trades. Yeah.
I was thinking the Araquanid
That's.
might just click liquidation and blow this thing up turn one, but I guess you just get the webs.
I.
Why not?
I mean, it probably doesn't kill it. It's like I
It
would
probably
even
doesn't kill, but it's
wouldn't
probably
be
doing
even
like
surprised if
80%.
like
And getting that
with
kind of
pilot
chip on
side
this is good
really.
for well it depends on
I
like if
don't.
this
I
is attack
think you
invested,
underestimate.
but
I think this pilot side is going to move max defense. I think so. I don't think you're doing 80 anyway. Like maybe with Scald or something, but not with liquidation. Scald would blow this up though, for
yeah, that
sure.
is true. We don't know whether it's physical or special, so okay, it is Scald, but it only does 40, so I'm guessing this doesn't have investment.
Yeah, it's probably just here to maybe so to deal with gouging too, because it resists fire, right? So if
Hmm.
gouging is EQ plus fire move, it kind of just sits in front of it and just clicks Scald, Toxic, etc. Like
Hmm.
maybe that's the reasoning for a more defensive approach. Um, I mean, getting a toxic on Araconite is pretty nice, especially if it's not boots, because this is like one of the annoying guys for Melmetal, right? You want
Hmm.
this removed,
Yeah, like
so
nothing on your team really
double
hits
Iron
this that
Bash.
hard, so Toxic is a pretty good way to
Yeah,
remove it.
yeah, and you never know if it's boots, so rocks also help a lot,
Hmm.
um, in general. And yeah, nothing really likes. I guess it's because it's special. It's not going to have a bug move, so Guzzington is like a decent switch in. Okay, it's boots on the Ribombi. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not Sash or something. Uh,
Yeah, it makes sense if you,
I
especially
mean,
if you're expecting the webs trade.
yeah,
I think you just get webs for free here,
both sides.
unless this is like QD Rabombi or something. But I don't think you QD versus Screamtail. I mean, I guess you could if you're
No,
like
both
expecting
sides can
Sooth or
just.
something. But it depends on
I
like
mean,
if this
both
would
sides
also
can
hit you
hit
after
T
T-Wave.
wave here.
Yeah. Well, Rabombi
Both
would
sides
probably
can just
suck
click T wave
more.
here.
But
Yeah, it's the same thing.
hmm.
Because Screamtail hates being paralyzed, in my opinion. Because
Yeah.
uh, having your Wish Protectmon be paralyzed is kind of just rough.
Oh, it is
Oh,
QD.
it is QD. Okay,
Okay, so the
and you
question
get
is, does
paralyzed.
this
Okay.
outspeed at +1 para? So it depends on how much speed the Screamtail has. If this is T-Wave Encore, that
Wait,
could be super
why
rough. Okay, it's Defog Rabombi. And we do see the Encore. Okay, that's very interesting.
QD Defog Ribombi versus a team with Magneton and Hisuian Arcanine?
Wait, so you defog your
Um,
own rocks. That's yeah, so I'm wondering
yeah,
what the
you,
other
you,
team
you
is.
risk
So
all that.
this has to be
Probably
Moonblast,
Moonblast,
right?
right? It has to be Moonblast.
It has to be Moonblast. The
Yeah,
other move
Moonblast
has
for
to be
sure.
either Psychic or Roost, or I guess webs of your own. I I'm not really sure. I guess it could be like grass move as
Yeah,
well.
okay. Nice
Okay, good switch.
prediction, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess you
this
don't
is
really love
non-mega
switching
port,
in
I
on
think.
C Flare here. I mean, I guess like Sneasel could come in,
Yeah, this is non.
but or Magneton.
Yeah, Sneasel.
But if Magneton comes in,
Both don't
or
really.
if either come in on Earth Power, that's super rough. So
Yeah. Okay, it's
We
just back into
substitute.
Screamtail.
Okay,
Stop.
so
Okay, so I just get encore. Okay,
yeah, if it's
doesn't really
faster, then
matter.
it encores you. But I don't know how much speed the shaman
Yeah,
has. It's probably a bit bulkier if it's sub lefties, but it could be like max HP, max speed, or
yeah,
something like that. So
something along that line.
yeah, because the Rabambi outsped the Screamtail at +1 parad, so it's probably not fast Screamtail. And yeah, we see, okay, people keep trying to bring sub pass because like Treno and I said that like sub pass isn't that good, so now everybody's
Oh
running to
no.
it. Okay, well here it could actually
Okay, so
but
if this is
you can't
roar,
set up on this though.
if this is roar, this is yeah, you
Well, I don't think it
can't.
would be T-Wave
And
Encore
roar is
and
really
roar
bad.
though. Wait, so you just DD on the
Yeah.
Encore though? But yeah, I don't think this is Roar Screamtail,
So, okay,
but I guess
this
it's like
Screamtail is very slow. Also, because this is attack boosting gouge, so it's not like yeah, it's slow. Okay,
mhm.
slow Screamtail. So yeah, it's going no Screamtail is going to outspeed nothing besides Melmetal and the Bioswine, right? I'm surprised he went gouging in this position. I
Mhm.
would have gone Melmetal, you know, like personally.
Yeah,
Uh,
because like you're stuck into DD for a few turns, so I guess like you would just go like Arcanine and then Head Smash twice. Or it depends on the Terra on the Magneton. If it's like some super effective Terra, then you can
yeah,
like break sub and then
I
I don't
think
think it threatened KOs on the next turn, but I wait, you just switch
okay,
here?
just hard swaps. I mean, if this is
So
max speed
if this is Earth
Shaman,
Power.
it's yeah, max speed Earth Power Shaman is a good position. This
Hmm.
Shaman is being played very well, I think,
Hmm.
because like switching to Shaman there makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Um,
because you also catch Magneton, assuming this is Earth Power.
yeah,
And I'm assuming that it is
you
pretty
get
fast
you can
because you
also
also
catch
get
Earth.
Screamtail.
You also catch Bird, and you catch everything besides Screamtail staying in, and that's not even that bad for you.
Hmm.
Um,
Or Hisuian
because no way
Sneasel,
he's
but who
going.
would ever switch to Sneasel on that turn? Like
Yeah,
that would be insane.
yeah. Um, yeah. Shaman puts on a lot of pressure. I mean, it's never killing Screamtail. Probably it's especially because it's sub PP. So like, you just get
Okay,
PP
we do see
stalled.
the Earth
Uh,
Power. Huge 10% coming
like
out right there. Massive
yeah,
damage.
you're just going to like Shaman is just going to click substitute in front of this, and that's the only thing it can do. Because it's,
Well, we
yeah,
could see Encore
Seafire
from
is just going
Screamtail
to get,
here. Like, it could try to Encore into sub.
yeah, yeah. This Screamtail is really annoying to deal with.
So you could, okay, we see if rocks go up.
Oh,
So I guess you could just
okay.
pass to Melmetal here.
So this is good. Yeah, I would just pass to Melmetal.
Or pass to
Maybe he
Guzzlord,
wants to
depending on what
defog
the
them
Terror
out.
type is.
Maybe.
Like, I have no idea what this Guzzlord
Guzzlord
is.
is, yeah, I same. I don't know what Guzzlord does. Like, with Terra app. Okay, back into gouging. Okay.
So I assume you don't click DD again
Uh,
here, right? But attacking into Wish is also bad.
yeah, like you don't get anything out of this turn because he just goes
Yeah, yeah,
Hark,
you just
Swampert,
go,
or
yeah, like you can just go Pert or Harkonine, and yeah.
yeah, he definitely goes Hark here because it puts on the most pressure. I
Hmm.
guess you can read it again with going Shaman, but then you took 25% for literally zero damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know the sub passing to gouging. I
Yeah,
think
because like, what
gouging
is
is
the
really
Melmetal
not
switch in? Like, I guess it would be Pert, but
hurt.
Pert doesn't have recovery, so at
Okay.
least you're getting progress in that case. Screamtail just heals off.
I mean it has lefties probably the part, so
Well, yeah, it's always
it
lefties,
just
but
yeah. And I think Heat Crush isn't. that high BP versus Spurt, because
Hmm.
Spurt is kind of heavy.
What could be kind of fire is if it was
Surprised,
like acid armor melmetal, so you get like the acid armor up, so sub doesn't break.
that would be cool.
Hmm.
I guess he also has to be careful with Melmetal with the Magneton, right? Because
That's true, yeah.
uh, Ma- I mean, not Magneton is not killing it, but like, oh, 20 is actually more than. Oh, it's helmet. So yeah,
Oh, so
okay,
it doesn't. Well, I guess you have the Wish Screamtail to just heal this, so helmet kind of makes sense,
yeah.
especially
I mean,
considering double Iron Bat, because
punching glove then is
yeah, punching glove does
yeah,
bypass it,
but
but
punching glove Melmetal then kind of looks crazy here if you can like remove the Magneton or like weaken this just
you know it's
because
already
that's what
down
he's
to
just doing,
50,
right?
so
Weaken,
you basically just need to
yeah.
like deny Wish.
Which I don't
Also,
know how
this
you
the
do that.
Screamtail doesn't have a
'Cause-
single attacking move, so although you just get wait, I forget.
True.
Is the Gouge faster than this? Yeah, it is faster than the Screamtail, so you can just Heat Crash here.
Screenshot.
But getting Encored into Heat Crash is still pretty bad. So, but at least you get damage on
I
this.
mean, yeah, but oh,
Wait,
that's a
oh,
lot
you're
of
just gonna Wish
damage.
here, but now this is chipped, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I think you just DD here, right? Like you should just DD here,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Hmm.
But actually, should you DD?
Yeah,
Like,
no, you should
yeah,
DD.
you should just DD here. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
It
Heat
doesn't though.
Crash is not ideal because now you die to 2 helmet
Yeah,
hits, and Flipturn
yeah.
also breaks
But
sub.
I mean, Screamtail is different, which is very nice. Flipton does break sub, but I think you just go Hark and just E-Speed. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Because I assume that kills. If this is bandit, it definitely kills. Otherwise, maybe. Yeah, okay. Gouging is stupid.
Yep.
Is yeah.
I mean, this probably has bulk investment, to
I
be
don't.
fair, but
Yeah. I don't know if you risk that ever. I guess you don't want to get that much chip on Spurt, but like Pert would take like 40%. I guess he might not have called it. In all
hmm,
honesty, he just might not have called it.
yeah,
To see how much like two flip turns didn't break sub, so it's clearly defensive or
yeah.
like more defensive.
Hmm. I guess you just declaw
Um,
here, so he can't flip.
yeah, Art Heat. Yeah, just declaw. No
Hmm.
reason to click anything else.
Yeah,
This is a rough position for Layton because. Oh,
yeah. Declaw would
okay.
have been more damage
I
here, but like
mean,
it's not that big of a difference. But it could matter with like
no.
Melmetal or Guzzlord or whatever. I guess do you try to defog here because this is probably like the main situation in which you can still defog
No.
because
But
the
if you
Rabambi is
defog, you just let
paralyzed.
Screamtail in for free. You don't want Screamtail in.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
if
But also,
Screamtail
like,
gets
what else
in,
do you
you're.
go? Because everything else, but because you can't go Melmetal, and all of the other mons also let Screamtail back
No.
in for free.
Okay, Fliptron probably? Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Oh, the
Screamtail
other
just go.
thing,
Like.
yeah, so Screamtail comes back in. If you go Melmetal, then it can't wish itself, but then it can wish Pert. So wait, oh, you go Sneasel.
Yeah. I mean, you do put on some pressure with Sneasel, but.
I would have gotten the
If this
wish
is
for
not
sure
a
though.
psychic move, you can just SD here. You can just SD here if
Yeah, that's
with the
true.
Sneasel.
I mean, the Guzzlord is
And then
probably
it
some Terra that beats this, but you do kill the other mons.
I mean, I don't think NightWingJay prepped for Sneasel. I'm going to be honest. So I don't know if the Terra is like specific for this.
Well, it's not specific for
Uh,
this, but it's probably going to be something that isn't weak to this. Unless it's like because you
it
never
might be
bring Terra
ground.
Stupid.
I think.
Yeah, because
Uh,
because if you're anything that
I
isn't
think you
weak to
picked.
CC, then you take a +2 hit. Because Guzzlord's pretty fat.
Do you? Do you?
Yeah.
Do you take a +2 hit?
Yeah, I mean Sneasel's only like
I
base 95 attack, so
I
I
guess.
wonder what he clicked. Was it
Oh, it's
psychology?
live orb. Maybe stun sport, psychic noise. I don't know. It's live orb, so it might actually kill it. Maybe.
I don't. So I guess it depends on if this is
Big
some
copium.
fraud Guzzlord EV spread. Um. Okay, Melmetal. So is this
Okay,
Chopple? Maybe this is Chopple.
this has to be Choppel, right? Otherwise you
Yeah.
never go
Yeah.
this.
Otherwise, you never
But
go
why
this.
would you be? But Layton doesn't have a fighting type. Besides, like high jump kick Sarina. So I don't get this switch. Like, why would you be Choppel? If unless you specifically prepped for this Sneasel, because you are scared of it. But yeah, I don't know why you would go Mammoth. I think this Guzzlord is going to be a fraud Terra and like Steel or something. I'm
Oh,
calling
do
it
you ever
right
bring
now.
Steel into Magneton though? That would be pretty crazy. But yeah, I did the calc, and assuming that this Guzzlord does have like direct defense investment, and it's not like HP invested for some reason, because you should never run HP invest on Guzzlord,
Yeah,
um, then the Sneasel does not kill it,
yeah.
but it is close. So, um,
Maybe it's adamant on the Sneasel.
oh
Because
yeah, if it's adamant,
if I look at this,
then it's like a
yeah, it's definitely going to be
roll.
adamant. The Sneasel is definitely adamant, for sure. Because that's nothing. NightWingJay has no speeders
Oh yeah, because
where
you
you
outspeed
like is
the Shaman
close
by
to this
one.
100.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's
if it's just a max defense Guzzlord, then you have a 25% chance to kill with CC, assuming it's like a neutral on the Terra.
what? I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it.
I guess you're just really
Like
afraid
I
of Chopple.
guess yeah, I
I think you still
guess.
just take the chip on this
It,
though, right? I mean, maybe
I
you feel like
mean, Sneasel
Sneasel's your
is a
only
win
win con.
con, right? I don't
The
know about
question
the
is, what is the
like Layton
Magneton
didn't
though?
run. Layton didn't run Magnet Pool versus another matchup that I commentated. So Layton might just not run Magnet Pool. So maybe chipping this down is not useful? Question mark.
Hmm.
Because you
Imagine it
only
just
want to chip it
wasn't
down if you
even
can Magnet
Chopple.
Pool it.
Like, imagine it wasn't Chopple and it was just a bluff. That'd be crazy.
It
Like,
was
if it
secretly
was actually
Scarf on the
punch and bluff.
Mammoth.
Oh yeah, Scarf Melmetal would be wild.
It was just Scarf.
Scarf Melmetal doesn't even outspeed the Sneasel.
No. Wait, maybe it's a very scuffed Sneasel set. Maybe.
Hmm.
But yeah, I, I, this is very weird. I don't know, like, you weakened Swampert now, like, now the Melmetal actually looks crazy, right?
Hmm.
Because Swampert is so weakened, okay? The pilot fan doesn't die to this.
Yeah,
I'm 1 billion% sure. Like, the pilot fan should not die to this.
because it does.
No
Wait, no, it
way.
should be doing. I think it does 60%. CC would do 60.
20.
So it should die to this
I
actually.
actually, yeah. Yeah, it should actually die to this. Okay.
Hmm.
Then I don't get this switch. If
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
maybe there's
get
some
this
really
switch.
fucked up rolls. Like maybe this was like max roll P-Jab and I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe the pilot sign is secretly Choppleberry as well.
I mean, it took too little from Skull to be not
Yeah, I
Evite, I
know,
think.
I know. It's definitely a violate. But imagine
I
if
mean, the
it was
Araquanid could
Choppleberry.
be Water Absorb.
Yeah, it could be Water Absorber
Okay,
Raquanid and Choppleberry pilot sign.
this Laser is putting in way more work than.
Okay, so do we see Melmetal again or Guzzlord? Okay, so Guzzlord is in. I think this Guzzlord either has to win the game or lose the game. Wow, insightful
I
commentary.
think Mal. I think Mal can win if he removes the Sneasel. I think Mal can just win to
Yeah,
get
but
a
you're
chain
gonna
in.
save the Sneasel. Okay, it is Terra. Okay, it's Terra Fairy. Um, So yeah, you live like a
Yeah,
neutral one, but you die at +2.
yeah, I guess. I don't know why it would be. I guess this is his. This is his. Yeah, Layton has Raging Bolt. This is his Raging Bolt check,
Honestly,
probably.
I wouldn't have clicked
This
Katura
probably
this turn
AV.
because you live 1 CC, and if you remove Sneasel, then like Melmetal can kind of clean. So, but now by
Yeah, it's
revealing
AV.
Katura, then
It's
it can come
definitely
back into
AV.
P-Jab. Yeah,
This is not offensive. This is not this Spadef, not Fizdef, I think. So it probably just dies to PJAP.
not getting the Beast Boost is kind
I
of
mean,
unfortunate,
yeah.
but I'm not sure
I
how
think
much
this
it
Magneton is
matters.
not doing any damage, by the way, to this. I don't think Magneton does any damage here.
Yeah, but Guzzlord also doesn't
I
kill
think.
this.
I mean, it knocks it off, right? So that's pretty decent. So
Yeah.
either if Violet specs or something is gone.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if Guzzlord can remove the Magneton, then Melmetal could win, assuming it's Choppel.
Yeah. Together with Shaman, definitely. I assume the last move is Seed Flare, right? On the Shaman? Like, it has to
Yeah,
be.
it has to be either Seed Flare or like Giga Drain or something.
I mean, if this Needle's gone, this Shaman also kind of goes crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it gets a drop on Screamtail, it might do it kill it. There are
33 is
33.
Okay, so now this dies to
Yeah.
Earthquake. And you don't
Probably,
really
yeah.
switch anything in here, so you kind of have to sack this. Wait, oh, it doesn't
It
die to
didn't die
Earthquake.
to Earthquake. I mean, do you save this? I
I
would
mean,
save
can
this,
you?
in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess you go
I mean,
Shaman
it just
here.
goes Shaman, right? Oh,
Yeah.
that's so much damage. Hold.
Hmm. Yeah, and then you just Earth
I'm
Power.
betting. I'm betting this is analytic. By the way, this is definitely analytic Magneton.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage on Shaman. I mean, if it's Chopple on the guy, he wins. I think.
Hmm.
Oh, sacking. Oh, I would not have sacked Shaman there. I would not.
Yeah.
That's a rough turn because
Well, but also if you go
with
Guzzlord
that,
on
I think.
SD, you just lose. So I think
Yeah,
that's the
yeah, yeah,
safest
yeah,
play.
that's true.
Okay, wait.
It's definitely also not pushing glove on the Melmetal.
Wait. If you
Okay,
want
yeah, it's over.
Swampert on
It just go
Dash,
part. It just
then wait. So does Swampert
it
win this
just
though?
it just it does. I think Earthquake did like 20% last time,
Yeah.
like
I mean,
22 or
Swampert's pretty
something.
fat.
Yeah, yeah, it's Swampert to 21. So yeah, it's I think it's just over, unless this Mammoth has some. Okay, it's not punching glove.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay,
probably Choppel.
it's over.
Wait. Oh, wait. It's
No, it's left.
leftovers. Wait. So Sneasel could have just killed it.
I think Layton could have won way earlier. I think Layton could have won way, way earlier.
Yeah.
Uh, and Guzzlord somehow speed boost. I don't think
Wait.
Guzzlord.
Nah.
Alright, never mind.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I think he went gouging too much. I think that's his biggest
Yeah, for sure. You should have been
problem.
passing into something else earlier on. I mean, even if you like pass into Guzzlord or something, that could have been decent because then you can like
Yeah,
potentially knock
just like
Helmet on
knock
a hurt. Um, or just
Spurt.
like
Yeah, yeah,
knocking anything would have been good here. Um,
yeah,
or
yeah,
letting
yeah.
gouging get chips. I definitely would have saved gouging for late game. Because if you had gouging
Yeah, yeah,
SD, maybe you could
definitely.
have won.
I mean, it's you also just don't need that in front of Screentail in that position. I think,
Hmm.
especially when Encore was revealed already.
Yeah, and also like even if it
Because with
isn't
attack
Encore, it's
booster,
always
this
going to be either Encore or Roar. So like, there's no way it's like
yeah, yeah,
something else. So
yeah. Because if it got like if the Gauji got like some photosynthesis boosted Dragon Claws off, I think the Spurt would have been a way tougher position. But yeah.
But yeah, good game.
Um,
Cool that we got to see Hisui and Sneasel do
and
something crazy.
it went crazy. It literally went crazy.